Right, petrol, put the toilet roll, go for a little ride. We'll go over to East now, I think, which is by Ledbury. Could be in Ledbury actually. See the hills in front of me. Walked up there many a time. Hope it ain't gonna rain. The higher we go, you can feel the colder air. It's a Malden town now, not that big. Witherspoon's pub on the left. I think I'd go up right here, I think. Take you up through the Witch. I can get up there. Right up to the hills now. You're not going to see much view up here because of the mist. You're not going to see much. Trust me, we're going up. On up, on up. It is getting colder and colder and colder. And twistier and twistier. Should have warmed the tyres up a bit, I think. You ain't going to see much because of the mist. Nice little pub there, the Witch Inn. Been in there a few times. Got a couple of pool tables in there and a jukebox with all old music on. Led Zeppelin, Status Quo, you name it, it's got it. Oh, come on, missus. Oh, alright. Oh, they're good along this way. We're up on the top road. Views of Hereford over to the right. Herefordshire. It's wet and muddy along here. Slow it down a bit. Full of views. And some more mud. Let's take it slow along here, Stevie boy. I'm going to look a right tit tonight if I come half round here. Mud goes mud. Bogging. Right. Mud and gravel everywhere. Right, coming up here sledging in the snow up here. Coming up to the British camp. It's a hotel, looks like they're extending it. This is where all the walkers meet and the bikers. Come off a minute. Bikers back there. A cup of tea. We're going over to Eastnor, and I'm going to tell you a story about my grandkids, lovely kids. A boy and a girl, Jake 6, Jasmine's 4, lovely kids. I stopped over at our house for a couple of nights, a couple of weeks back, and I'll just tell you a story when I get to wherever I'm going to stop. Quite funny really. It's a shame it's misty. brake job around here. Back brake control. Do not use your front brake. Look at that. Perfect. Mode again. Is he small? There's a castle here. Eastnor Castle. I don't know where to go, you can have to see it. It's surrounded by trees. Turn off lights and there you go. Go up here. Find a place to stop. This'll do. This'll do. Have a sit in a churchyard, eh? Yeah, it's cold up the hills. Nice down here, though. Yeah, some old grave stones here. I wonder if we can go in. Let's go and have a butcher's hook. And say what church it is. Suppose we can go in. There's somebody sat up there. Oh, right, wow, lovely place. I'm going to have a sit down here, I think. Lots of trees. There's a school over there. Well, this must be Eastnor Church. Oh, lovely place. Yeah, beyond them trees over there is Eastnor Castle. The Vineyard McCall got married there a few years ago. Shame we can't see it. There is probably a place where you can go, where you can look down to it, but don't know where. Some buzzards above the trees. Sun's trying to come out. It could be better. Oh, it's nice. Can't believe I'm sat in a graveyard. These must all be the latest ones at the front here. Yep, 2015. Nice and quiet. Lovely. Yeah, anyway, I was going to tell you this story about my grandkids. They came over to stop with us a couple of weeks ago for a couple of nights. And we thought we'd take them out for a day, get them some new toys and what have you. So we thought, should we go in the car, should we go on the train? I know, we go on the train. Something different, something exciting. So where should we go? I said, Droitwich. It's not too far away. It's only about 3 or 4 stops from Malvern. So goes up to the train station, waits for the train. The train comes in. It's only 2 carriages. Oh God, this is a bit small. Got on the train and it was absolutely packed. It was heaving. Standing room only. So we just managed to get on. Shuffled our way into the carriage a little bit, and we sat by the luggage compartment where the people chucked all their bags and all their luggage and what have you. So the little kids decides to climb up on top and sit there, which was quite funny really, because they looked like a pair of refugees sat on all these bags. Anyway, it gets to Worcester, more people gets on, so we have to shuffle further down the carriage. Then we come to our stop, Droitwich. I thought, God, how are we going to get off here? So just as we pulled into the station, pushed our way through to get to the door, just got by the door shut, and the train pulled off. We were still on it. But bloody hell, he didn't stop long. It was less than a minute. I thought, oh Christ, we're going to go to Bromsgrove now. So we get to Bromsgrove, and by then I'm fuming, I'm spitting feathers. You know, we've got 2 kids on there, we're trying to get them off the train. So he jumps off the train, I run to the front, bangs on the window to the driver. I said, you didn't leave them doors open long enough at Droitwich, mate, for us to get off. He said, don't moan at me. He says, tell the conductor who's at the back. So I runs down to the back of the train, starts giving him what for. He starts mouthing off at me, I start mouthing off at him, and the train starts pulling off. So I'm running up the platform shouting at him. So I give him the wanker sign, and he give me the finger. So that was that. Anyway, 45 minutes we had to wait for another train to take us back down to Droitwich. And if anybody's been to Bromsgrove train station, it isn't a station, it's just a platform with a wooden shed with no doors on it, and that's all you had to shelter in. And it was frigging cold, freezing. So anyway, we gets on the next train, gets to Droitwich and has something to eat and drink, goes around the shops, buys them some toys. He says, right then, let's go back. So he gets back on the train, comes back to Malvern, and they got, what did they buy? They bought a football, some Lego, some Play-Doh, a car that runs on a track with flashing lights, that's quite good. And they bought a plane which sits on top of a gun, which is supposed to go 30 or 40 yards when you press the trigger. So remember that. So anyway, we gets back home and starts to get dark, draws the curtains, and stepdaughter comes home. She sat on the settee playing with her phone, as they do. And the kids starts getting the toys out. They got the football out, and they started playing football in the lounge. So I told them, no football. You break anything, all breakages must be paid for, and you haven't got any money, so the football goes away. You can play a bit tomorrow in the garden. So Jakey has a bit of a sulk and sits down, and Jasmine goes into meltdown, starts crying because I took the ball off her. So I says, here, open up your other toys, play with them. So they got all these toys out, that's playing with them. Jakey decides to get the plane out. Couldn't get it to work. So I says, give it here, son. Grandad will show you. So I got the plane, stuck it on top of the gun. And I thought, I'll aim this at the curtains. Can't cause no damage doing that. Aimed it at the curtains, pulled the string back, what you're supposed to pull back as hard as you can. I pulled it back that hard, I snapped the string. The propeller started up, I pressed the trigger. The plane come off, 90 mile an hour towards the curtains. And I'll tell you the rest next week when I do another video. Well, I'm telling you this now, it's cost me a week's wages. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you watch the next vid. I'll tell you what happens. Bye.